So, when you listen to a beautiful melody like this, what's the first thing that comes to your mind, right? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made this Zouk beat, and it's really easy. This part, I made it in a way that I don't want people to hear it. I want them to feel it, all right? And when you listen to the song carefully, you will not listen to the part the way you're listening to it alone right now, because that's how I intended it to be. Okay? So let's get to the actual song. So, how does the beat begin? Introduction is always the most important thing that you need to sell your beat or maybe your song. And I want to tell you this, if your song has a terrible introduction, nobody's going to listen to it. The moment it start playing and the intro is terrible, they're just going to press next and listen to the next song. So let's see how I made this intro. So from this intro, you can hear actually the beat is trying to communicate a message. All right. I'm just making a beat. I don't know what the artist is gonna do with the beat. Okay. But this thing of making too much noise, like blah, 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 this kind of most dance halls like doing this thing, but it's really so annoying. Yeah. I don't know, but even from the structure of the beat, the intro has to be settled. All right, the song can be heard later on or something, but the intro has to be pleasant to the ear. That's how I came up with this concept. And after this intro, I'm going straight to the chorus, and everything is just in there. So let's go through the intro once again and listen to the hook. So in this part now, this will be basically the verse of the song, and it will be going into that. But what I'm here about is I want to showcase this beat, and if you love this beat, you can of course hit me up and you can get it. You can get a deal for that. So let me walk you through the very basic structure of this song. This song has a kick, okay, and Zouk music is known for this kind of steady beat, okay, and the tempo is usually not too fast. In my case, I put it on 96. All right, so followed by I have two kicks actually running on top of each other, and then I have this. I have another kick. Yeah. So now this is the third kick. As you can see, I have three kicks stuck on top of each other to give me a very strong and steady kind of rhythm. All right. So let me go to. Okay. Let me move away. Yeah. I have this sound, and I'm sure you hear it a lot in Zouk music. All right. So it's just playing one note. So this is the main thing, main element of Zouk music, the stick. Yeah, the stick has to sound correct. Yeah, tak 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 tak. So this is the basic element of Zouk music, and it can change depending. I have this chord. Dun, dun, dun. So this is the chord progression of the song, and I'm just playing it, as simple as that, not too much, just to give how the chord is changing from one place to another. All right. Follow that. Have this organ. So this organ is filling up the space between that plug which was playing. Like dun, dun, dun. dun. So it comes in and just in and out of the beat. And back to that part, of course, I've already showed you that one. And I have this is my intro. It's actually very interesting how I constructed this has three different parts that plays. So if I'm to show you this part, I have the first one is this. You can see on its own it sounds so basic, all right? Just like that. So this is the first one. Then it has another instrument below it, which gives it energy. I have two of them. Let me play this one first. So you can hear this one. So this is a choir sound. I put it. So this is one, and then the second one is this heavy one. So this is like a part. It's actually giving it like this is like a string part that I played. It giving more energy to the intro, and I think that's all. Yeah, and and I have this bass. My bass is very simple. I love simplicity, and I don't know why. So you can see. You can hear it here, of course, okay, but you can hear it in the context because it's playing on the off beats of the kick, yeah, and that's all how I made this beat. So let's listen to it once again and pay attention to all the elements so that you can understand how this beats was made. All right. Can you hear the bass? Maybe the last thing that I would love to show you is the roll. I have two different rolls. The first one is the roll for the intro. Okay, so the way it sounds is like this. Yeah. Something. So just as simple as that. And then the next one, I have this roll. Yeah. So it has a lot of elements to it. I have this. I have the hi-hat. Okay. And then in the other side, I actually have the whole set. All right. So this is the first. And then here I have this. This is the kick. It's reacting to the roll, and then followed by okay. There is this sound, and I put a delay on it to do this kind of a repetition. Yeah, and then of course, so this is the main snare that is actually giving that roll out. So let's listen to it once again. Yeah. So when you listen to it in the context, it sounds like that. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,